What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Today I'm out here at Richloam with a few other people. We're gonna do some riding, gonna scout some new trails. We haven't been out here in a little bit on this side. For those of you who don't know, Richloam is just a section of the Withlacoochee State Forest. It's about 5 or 6 different forests, WMAs, that make up the Withlacoochee State Forest. So this one here is probably one of the wettest, one of the muddiest, one of the nastiest. Today we got my truck, we got Kevin's truck, and we got 2 other Jeeps gonna be here. I believe both Wrangler Rubicons. So for those of you who don't know, Kevin's truck is a Pro 4X, obviously. 2-inch spacer up front with a 2-inch lift. So 4.5 inches total lift up front with some Z1 upper control arms and a 2-inch body lift. And for me, my truck is Titan swapped on Dobinson's IMS suspension from Z1. Got the whole kit from them. No body lift, and we only got like a inch spacer, a 2.5 inch shackle in the rear, and some long travel shocks in the rear too. So that's it for these, and then when the other Jeeps get here, I will show you those. But really nice day out today so far. It's gonna be about 70 degrees, 75. It's gonna be beautiful.
That is a tractor. I say all.
All right, here are the other 2. So we got another Jeep on some 35s. We'll see how that goes. And then another Jeep on 35s. I think, yeah, everyone here is on 35s. So we'll get to it. All right, boys, we are on the way, ready to get to it. So for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, you're not gonna know this, but if you're not, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Forward Drive Adventures on Instagram. You'll just look it up, you'll find it. Anyway, so when I was doing some work on the panels last weekend, I noticed that a boot on the passenger side CV had slipped off. Upon further inspection, I realized the boot wasn't torn, and I realized that the CV wasn't broke. Just somehow the boot came out and the shaft of the CV slid out of that, whatever you call it, the inner part that goes into the diff. So right now we're riding on the spare CV that I had. Thank goodness I had one. Right now we're riding on that. Hopefully nothing happens to it until I get the other one fixed and get that spare back on the truck. But yeah, it was so weird. I'd never seen the clamp, the steel band on the CV just come off without tearing the boot. So anyway, I guess we got lucky there. But anyway, we're getting to the first trail, getting back off the blacktop, and we're gonna see what Richloam has to offer. So here we are.
Oh yeah.
Got them going in with the waders. I will say the water looks to be down today. All right, well, we decided this one's probably the way to go. So we'll see. Yeah, nothing. I'll see somebody go through here. I want to see somebody that's not me go through this side. No one wanted to try it, but we did convince them to back into it. At least put 2 tires in it. But she looks to be soft and deep. So we'll see how quick he sinks. And he's down. Close. One more. We'll back up and bump it. Let it read. That was close.
That was close. Yeah.
She was soft, buddy. You just slid right in there, and then your whole axle disappeared.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
If you guys remember in the gauntlet video we did, that's Rob. That's Rob, and he had the Gladiator on 40s. This is his other Jeep, so this one's not quite as capable as the Gladiator, but we'll see. Isn't long before we're at the next one. Got our testing stick in here. Doesn't look to be too terrible. Here comes the Jeep. Don't let the back sink in too much. You can rock her out. Maybe not. Maybe so. There's a random sock over here on the side. There comes Kev. So on one hand, I'm hoping we get some really good holes, like some really good ones where we get stuck. But on the other hand, I'm kind of hoping we don't, because last weekend when I did that video out in the forest, and the whole truck was just completely caked in mud, and my poor alternator took a beating. For those of you who don't know, the alternator on the 3rd Gen Frontier sits at the very bottom of the motor. So my alternator is really right behind,
There's a hole in that one.
right behind the passenger front wheel. So anything more than like 2 foot, and it's underwater. So I'm a bit torn on what I want to happen today. What do you think? Yep, I agree. A little over knee deep. It's not the middle yet.
Nobody's not finding hard ground either.
No. Hopefully it doesn't get any deeper than about knee deep. Knee deep and soft is pretty menacing, so.
It's questionable right there when there's a hard.
All right, we're gonna give this one a shot. I'm gonna put my tires in it and see how far we get. If I think we can make it, we're gonna give her a rip. There is a big dip in the middle, so I'm not gonna be able to hunt in here and just like send it. So we'll see how this goes. If I can get to where the dip is, I put a stick in there and I
There's
tested
a
it.
bounce up
There's
in there.
a dip right where those two trees are. It sinks down like somebody rutted it. If I can make it to there and then send it, that should be okay. But that's almost halfway through the hole, so
Find out.
we will find out.
Larry's getting ready on that side. I'm on this side.
Okay.
So.
Piece of cake. Just like that, the Jeep's out. Nissan's 1, Jeep 0. Just kidding. It's not a competition. I might need that Jeep later. Anyway, we're moving on. God, it's getting hot already. It's like almost 80 degrees. I'm sweating. It's getting humid. Summertime's coming, buddy. She's coming. Well, we're gonna give this one a shot. The Jeep up ahead went that way. So, see if we can find what's on the other side of this thing. Another hole. Okay, we'll give it a shot. Okay, here we go. Dropping in. Let's see. I don't know. Oh. I don't know about that one. I reckon we'll give her one more shot. Woo!
You were dragging all the way through.
We made her, boys. Let her eat, let her eat, let her eat. If you haven't noticed already, Richloam and pretty much the Green Swamp and this whole side, the Withlacoochee State Forest, it's just mud. That's all it is. There's no washouts, there's no climbs, there's nothing. It's just mud hole after mud hole after mud hole after water crossing after deep water after deep water. So if that's what you want, then this area is the best for it. Keep in mind that this is a WMA and not a off-road park, so you can't be you know, driving off trail and all that stuff. Basic same rules apply. Stay on trail, and you know, don't dump trash. You can't camp out here because it's a WMA. There's designated camp spots for you, but you can't disperse camp this anywhere. Nor would I want to. I feel like this is an area that's, I mean, just loaded with wild boar, black bear, gators, water moccasins, anything you really don't want in your tent. This place has it. Oh, and it's loaded with mosquitoes. As you can imagine, all the standing water in the summertime, the mosquitoes out here are relentless. I wouldn't want to camp out here. I wouldn't if you paid me. If you made it this far in the video and you're liking the content, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps the video perform better and gets more people to see the channel. If you're a long-time watcher of the channel and you want to do a little bit more, you can head over to the Patreon account and consider becoming one of our paid members. There's 3 different options with all different kind of perks and benefits of being a member. Anything from $5 all the way up to $40, depending on how much you want to help support the channel. So we appreciate you guys. Let's get back to the trail. Well, here's the biggest one of the day we just rolled up on. It's, we don't know how deep it is. We're gonna send Blair in there with the waders to check it out, but it's long. Pretty good size. Dip way down, right where that stump is, those cypress.
Yeah, it's going way down. That's pretty good right there. We got soft now.
Got soft, must be a river that flows through there. All right, here's the deal. So that's pretty deep. It would be right under the headlight. Pretty much right up to the, like Blair went out there and he was belly button deep in it. So pretty good, pretty good. But he's gonna try this bypass. I'm sorry, the sun is terrible. He's gonna try this bypass, which is also kind of deep. So I'm gonna see how this looks on him, and then I'll gauge whether I'm going through the actual trail after he does this. All right, I'm gonna go for it, but I'm gonna stay on the side. I'm gonna hug that left side. It's gonna get a little above, like right at the headlight, just for a second, and then it'll come back up. There's a V-notch in the middle where a river is flowing through. So everyone's taking the bypass. If I do it, the Jeep behind me is gonna do it, but I'm gonna go first. It's really just that one spot that's deep. So the soil seems to be solid. So that's good news. If the soil was soft, I wouldn't even try it. But put her in 4 high, put her in 4 low. And come on. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm nervous. Kevin's gonna hook up a rope first on the back of his truck, just in case.
You're my Jeep.
Come on, come get me. Hurry up. Well, that didn't work out. Woo. Yeah, I was in the cab and I came to that stop and I felt the truck like swaying, like I was floating. But she was deep. She was deep. How about this side? This side wasn't bad at all. Just a little bit of water in the truck there. Not too much though. How about the bed? Is this still? It's not bad. But yeah, that's deep, buddy. That's I mean that's rib high.
I need one home. They're good runners, man.
Yeah, I know.
Better than my cat.
Well, here's the next one. Looks like the side is aligned. Piece of cake. Here's one I just got stuck in. Yeah, you gotta hug this line right here. You gotta hug this whole side hard. That's why I got stuck. There you go. This one here don't look any better. Hard left side. We should be good. All right, not even 10 foot from that hole is another one that's close to waist. Not too bad. What do you think, Blair?
Nice and solid.
Good.
Just a tiny bit of muck.
Okay. Piece of cake. All right, so we're basically not gonna make it through this one. I'm just gonna get it, my nose in the air as high as I can, and just let Kevin pull me out. Because Kevin just got stuck, and if he got stuck, then I don't have a chance. We're stuck. Reach out, touch the water. She's coming. They're hooking me up now. Hit it. All right, we're gonna hook right up to Rob and get him hooked up.
Good.
Break some salt, buddy.
Go ahead.
Well, Kevin got stuck. I had to run out and get him. I'm soaked. The other Jeep is stuck. Kevin's gonna hook up and pull him out of that hole. Big thank you to Blair for running the other phone. He's got the waders on, and I would have no way to get to the other side of the hole to get this good footage for you guys. So God bless him. Got a little down tree. We're going to set up a snatch block, I think, or maybe just hook the winch up. Kevin gets to use his new to him 15,000-pound winch. Should pull that pine tree, no problem. Well, it wouldn't quite break. It was bending the tree, and then it would get on this tree and make that one fall, and we're all parked over here. So luckily Kevin has a little bit of a saw. We're just going to cut it if we can. If not, we're just going to drive over it. It's moved quite a bit since Kevin did the last little pull on it with the winch, so everyone should be able to get over it now. It's probably, I don't know, it's maybe 18 inches off the ground. And there's a nice little dip right there in the water as we come out, so we'll see what happens. Well, that didn't work. The tree was just bending, so we got another winch hooked up to it on the Jeep, snatch block on the Nissan. Now it's moving. Well, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a great time out here. It definitely was a little bit more than I was expecting today, but still had a good time. We're heading back to the blacktop. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.